Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wilcard Sunday, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the LA Chargers. Strap in, the first of three on this Sunday. What a day we have in store. Super Wildcard Weekend on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020, the man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against his secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. 2 yards. As you can see, they're not operating at full health today, partner. That's been a big story the last couple of weeks. But the bottom line, their record is solid, and you know that this is still a very dangerous team, even with those guys missing.
What they have shown us throughout this season is that this team has stayed focused, and some injuries, they're just not going to derail the momentum they've built up all season long. They continue to go out there and play and give their best performances.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
53 yards rushing for him now as he has started this wild card round with a flourish.
That's another Chargers first down.
Pierce will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Sometimes in the run game, you can make the argument that quickness beats size. How about the example right here?
From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Another carry for Pierce. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal.
Third and goal.
They'll run for it with Pierce. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Dameon Pierce punching it in from a yard away. And the Chargers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing, and now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose, or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart, but make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, but it's second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. So they end them it over. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Kansas City.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He had over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of this wild card game.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
Mahomes now to throw. Quickly to Kelsey. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. His second catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a first down.
But it's certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
You got it figured out by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point by Barker is on target. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 8 makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Herbert. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
The Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Short throw to Disley. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs. And sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay,
Where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he's going to barrel his way forward to the 48.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A busy first quarter. His third catch of the afternoon is a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Mahomes. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Hunt gets it on the draw from Mahomes, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
Mahomes going to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelsey. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Now it's Mahomes again. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. And that flag accepted.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Taken at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
20-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. And they'll go right back to Pierce. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. The Chargers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Herbert. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
It may look routine when you see the finished product, but what a nice job of concentration there. Catching the football on that route and then taking it a nice distance. A great example for an offensive throwing short and running long.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard.
At the 31-yard line. A gain of 9.
Pierce now up the middle. And he'll go down at the 28. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd
It's now
down.
2nd and 10.
380. Go. Hey, go.
Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's 3rd and 7.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. That is caught. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another 1st.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slant. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
A gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Chiefs' 6-yard line.
And he will score. Touchdown. Justin Herbert, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 14. A 10-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Able to slither by. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now, they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
2 yards.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 45 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 1 now.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Well, let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably. At least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. From the 50, here's Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the Chiefs,
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Now it's Herbert. Over the middle and caught by McConkey. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Chargers.
Herbert now.
That's complete to Pierce. Down inside the 10.
Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Chargers first down.
To the air again, Herbert. To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. This is a big play in this wild card matchup, facing 3rd and goal. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this will be caught in the end zone for a Chargers touchdown. Len McConkey as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is now 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down, Chiefs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Slant route, that's complete to Travis Kelce. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Mahomes going to hand it off to Hunt. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the visiting Dallas Cowboys. And it's Kyren Williams. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. The Rams get it done in dominant fashion. They cruise into the divisional round next weekend. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Denver Broncos. And it's Josh Downs. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. The Colts take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. And here's a look at the current playoff bracket in the NFL playoffs. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
3rd and 5. Now here's Mahomes.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Yellow, yellow.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
Mahomes to throw once more.
Quickly to Kelsey.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
What's not cool about the game there on 2nd down? That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
43. Hey, Ridley.
Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They've moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
And he'll get about 5 here, so take this down inside the 20-yard line.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Parker's kick here is good, and that'll bring him back within a 1.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
This one finds McConkey.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 22.
That's another.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Again, Herbert.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential, but when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
3rd and 2. On the give, it's Vidal. And he is going to have the Chargers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
1st and 10, it's Pierce. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Here's Herbert.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line.
And the Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Herbert. Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll run here with Pierce.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. One quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play.
Again, it's Pierce. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They marked him short of the goal line.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's 3rd and goal.
Herbert going to keep it on his sneak.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
Brandon, 3rd and goal from the 1, and they go quarterback sneak, and they expected a surge up front. The surge came from the defense.
Yeah, it looked like there was no surprise defensively. They were ready.
They had totally stacked it up, unable to get it on 3rd down.
On 4th down, Herbert. And it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Chargers are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a two-point conversion to tie it.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a 1st down.
8-yard pickup. And a 1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he stopped immediately there.
Taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Chargers' 19-yard line.
Looking to throw.
Down inside the 10. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Isaiah Pacheco
From 6 yards away.
And the Chiefs have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So now a big spot here as the Chiefs will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try and run for it. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here.
The Chargers ready to take over. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he got good extended.
His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
The Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Herbert throwing again. Allen's got it complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach made you say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity. That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a 1st down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 30.
They're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock.
You have to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you. I like what they did there, still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
Now a handoff. Hunt's going to run left. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as he comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Yellow.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Well, they did the part they had to do. Quick throw got the first down.
But that doesn't allow them to relax. They still have plenty of work to do.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes looking for Gray, and he's got it.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Yellow.
Mahomes to throw it.
They'll go screen here to Hunt.
And that could be a killer. He'll lose yardage and tackled inbounds.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
Here now, 3rd down. Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock. And they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well.
They run right side with Hunt. And he will force his way forward for a yard or two, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Mahomes will throw.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. This to advance to the divisional round. And the kick is good. He got it. And it's official now. They're going to the playoffs. Well, 1 win down, still 3 to go to get to the most hallowed ground in sports, but a good start.
A terrific start because they get to move on. Unfortunately for the team that lost, it's a long offseason ahead for them now.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Southern California.